Cynan hers duan, rybdon they charitas, they verona gorunra forthin yubathorin noren athagaha. Gathran venrag, selether gloranar, vath kerthenger arkenater, forthin kindrarester, heirer a hormaths drarester gesturenger. Garthfran varthen largen necremr o rega duan ornes, duene o raciengak selenter carpenaran a kingans oton. A while ago I made a short saying D&D's Draconic is not a real language, simply a cipher, as it is a recreation of the English alphabet. So I strove to make my own version of Draconic. The first thing I did was create the verb conjugations, but I put a twist on them. In the world of D&D, there are many forms of sentient creatures, so I created two versions of the conjugations to differentiate. They are quite similar, but the intelligent creatures have different conjugations than that of non-intelligent creatures or inanimate objects. Second, I made some verbs. Unlike in many Romance languages, the verbs don't need to have a specific ending when in infinitive form. Infinitive means no specific doer, such as to do or to be. One thing I thought of was how dragons breathe fire, because A, they are not breathing, and in B, in many cases it's not fire. D&D gets around this by calling it breath weapons, but it's still a different process to breathing. So of course Draconic has their own word for this process, vryreth. Third, to the dismay of all language learners, I added noun cases. Although they're different to most other noun cases. Think of English pronouns. Just the three original ones. English actually used to have cases, but like many other languages, eventually got rid of them, in replacement for a rigid sentence structure. Now we can see the remnants in our pronouns. Think of he, she, and they, and also the interrogative pronoun who. These are nominative, or the doer of the action. In Draconic, these are just the base noun. Next, the accusative case, like him, her, them, and whom. These indicate whom the action is being done to. In Draconic, for this case, you just put an A apostrophe before the word. Lastly, the genitive case. These indicate possession. Think of his, hers, theirs, and whose. In Draconic, you can just place an O apostrophe before the noun. This would literally translate to of him, of her, and of them. I didn't want to add a dative case just yet, though if I feel it necessary, I shall later on. Let me know in the comments if there's any important language rules I've missed. I believe I'll make a part 2 depending on this video's performance, so if you would like that, please like and subscribe to boost the video's audience.